secure his long-term future at the club. When questioned about a permanent deal, Arteta responded cautiously but positively. "I would say so. Let's get through the season. First, we've already spoken about the possible outcomes after that period. But up to now, we're very, very pleased with him." Arteta continued by praising Hincapie's overall contribution. "He's been extremely strong in his defensive work. He's also developing a better understanding of what we want in attack, from set pieces to the overall structure of our game model. He's well liked within the squad, and you can see it in how the players interact with him. I'm delighted with the level he's showing." Romano provides Tonali insight. According to Fabrizio Romano, Sandro Tonali could be on the move this summer, with Arsenal among the clubs keeping a close eye on the Italian midfielder. Since joining Newcastle from AC Milan in 2023 for $59 million, Tonali has established himself as one of the Premier League's standout central midfielders. Arsenal were previously linked with him during the January transfer window. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano said, "There's a strong chance we could see Sandro Tonali leave in the summer. With Arsenal, there is definitely appreciation." But in January, it was completely unrealistic. There was no negotiation at all. Arsenal were never going to attempt something impossible, and Newcastle were never prepared to sell mid-season. That situation simply wasn't happening. In the summer, things could change. Let's see what happens with Arsenal, but they're not the only club interested. The price will be crucial, because Newcastle control both the timing and valuation. Negotiating with them is never straightforward. Gordon attracts Arsenal interest. Arsenal are reportedly considering a summer approach for Newcastle winger Anthony Gordon, despite strong competition from Liverpool and Manchester United. The England international has become a highly sought-after target among Premier League clubs. Reports from The Sun suggest Arsenal are currently leading the race for his signature. At the same time, Mikel Arteta's side are said to be in discussions with Rafael Leao's representatives regarding a potential summer transfer. Gordon has now been added to Arsenal's shortlist as they plan ahead for 2026. The Gunners are believed to value Gordon at around $85 million, 75 meters, while Newcastle's asking price is closer to $110 million. Despite the gap in valuation, Arsenal remain optimistic that a compromise could be reached at a slightly lower fee. Arsenal enter Anderson pursuit. Arsenal have also joined the race to sign Elliot Anderson as they continue to monitor emerging midfield talent ahead of the next transfer window. Arsenal have reportedly entered the race to sign Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson this summer. The talented youngster is expected to partner Declan Rice for England at the upcoming World Cup. And according to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Arsenal are eager to reunite the two at club level ahead of next season. However, completing a deal may prove complicated. Both Manchester City and Manchester United are equally determined to land Anderson. City are believed to be preparing an opening bid that meets Nottingham Forest's $115 million valuation. Meanwhile, Manchester United have identified Anderson as their primary midfield target for 2026 as they look to find a long-term successor to Casemiro. It was initially anticipated that the two Manchester clubs would battle it out for his signature, but Arsenal have now joined the competition. The Gunners are reportedly prepared to challenge Forest's stance and test their willingness to sell during the upcoming transfer window. Arsenal are also confident about securing Piero Hincapie from Bayer Leverkusen on a permanent basis, although one key obstacle remains before the transfer can be finalized. The Ecuadorian defender arrived on loan late in the summer window and, after overcoming early fitness setbacks, has made a strong impression at the Emirates. While he initially featured as a center-back, he has recently been deployed at left-back, where he has edged ahead of Ricardo Calafiori in the pecking order. His performances have convinced Arsenal to trigger his $52 million purchase option. Although the buy clause was included in the original loan agreement with Leverkusen, personal contract terms were not settled at the time. Arsenal are now in discussions to finalize those details. Football Transfers understands that the Gunners are proposing a 4-year contract with the option of an additional year. This would extend beyond the 2029 deal Hincapie currently holds with Leverkusen. In addition, Arsenal are offering a significant wage increase, with a proposed salary of around $100,000, $115,000 per week. Despite the sizable investment, Arsenal are effectively securing a bargain. Even when factoring in the $6 million loan fee, the total package of $58 million remains below Hincapie's current estimated transfer value, ETV, of $67.2 million. Since joining Arsenal, the defender, labeled a warrior by Mikel, Arteta has seen his market value rise considerably. In essence, Arteta's side have negotiated a deal that is roughly $10 million below the player's assessed worth, underlining what could prove to be smart business in the long term. For the latest transfer rumors, breaking news, and exclusive updates, fans can also explore the Football Transfers app for comprehensive coverage delivered directly to mobile devices.